He actually kept the very first watch I ever gave him. I'm Sayuki, 38 years old. I recently lost my husband, Kanta, the love of my life. It's like I'm throwing away my memories of him, so I've been dragging my feet on sorting his things. But now that the 49th day has come and gone, I've got to buckle down and do it. Yes. Sounds like someone's here. Pretty sure that's who I'm expecting.
Hey, Sayuki. I came by to light some incense for him again today.
Oh, mother-in-law. Ever since Kanta passed away, my mother-in-law has been dropping by all the time. She lost her son before herself. It's gotta be so hard for her.
Why did Kanta have to marry you? If he'd married Sakura-chan, like I always thought he would, then by now...
Wait, what? Where is this coming from?
Kanta was never close to any girl other than her, you know. I was so sure he'd end up marrying Sakura-chan. But no, he had to go and meet someone like you after he started working. And because of that, Sakura-chan never got her chance. It's heartbreaking, honestly, because she was the perfect daughter-in-law in my eyes.
Ever since before we got married, she's been comparing me to Kanta's childhood friend, Sakura, and complaining nonstop. But she hasn't brought up Sakura in a while. So why now? And why out of nowhere? Why are you suddenly bringing up Sakura?
Because I can't help but think, if someone like you hadn't been his wife, maybe Kanta would still be alive.
What?
I think it's your fault Kenta passed away at the young age of 38. It's all because of your negligence.
Kanta died in an accident. What does that have to do with me? What kind of twisted logic is this? Are you kidding me?
Huh?
Kanta's death isn't something only you're grieving, you know. And now you're blaming me for it? Do you even realize how awful that is? Stop turning your sadness into anger and throwing it at me.
Well, a wife and a parent grieve differently.
Sure, the depths of our feelings might differ, but sadness is still sadness, isn't it? And another thing, can you finally drop the whole Sakura thing? It's disrespectful and exhausting.
But she really was such a lovely girl.
No matter how amazing she might have been, Kanta chose me. And didn't Kanta tell you many times while he was alive to stop bringing up Sakura?
Yes, but even so, Sakura-chan was the only one truly suited for him.
Think about how Kanta would feel watching you upset me like this. Don't you think he'd be furious? And if you keep bringing up Sakura, I'm afraid I won't be able to let you into our home anymore.
Oh, you can't do that! I need to come here, to feel connected to him, to be in the room he lived in.
Then stop bringing up Sakura. Can you do that?
Okay, I won't mention her again. I'm sorry.
Good. It's okay if you understand. You're welcome to visit anytime.
All right, I'll leave for today, but I'll be back soon.
We'll be waiting. I've been so caught up in all this chaos, I never really took the time to think about how to deal with mother-in-laws moving forward. After today, maybe I need to take this more seriously. If this kind of thing keeps happening, I might have to cut ties. But then, seeing her face like that makes it so hard to just say no. Maybe we need a proper family sit-down, including Dad. The next day. Is that my mother-in-law again? Coming! Huh?
Hi there! Sorry for showing up unannounced. It's been a while since the wake, hasn't it? Do you remember me? I'm Sakura, Kanta's childhood friend. I came by to light some incense.
Oh, hello. Incense? Sure, go ahead. Seriously? Of all days, she shows up now? She's the one who showed up at the wake just in time for the food, ate her fill, and left without even giving a condolence offering. I know it's rude to think this, but I didn't get a great impression of her. And now, after what mother-in-law said yesterday... Did she just smirk?
Anyway, may I come in?
Oh, thank you for the incense. I'm sure Kanta appreciates it. Take care on your way home. The next day. So Sakura came by to light incense yesterday. Maybe it's because she's his childhood friend and Kanta's passing hit her hard. Honestly, I feel ashamed for thinking about things like the condolence money or how she only stayed for the food.
Oh, Sayuki-san.
Sakura-san. Thanks again for yesterday.
No problem at all.
Wait, is that your child?
Oh, yeah. This little guy. He's Kanta's kid. Recognized and everything.
Huh? What is she even talking about?
What's wrong? You froze up. I guess hearing something this shocking out of nowhere would make anyone freeze up, huh? Sakura-chan, did you really just spill the beans out here? Yep.
Wait, mother-in-law?
About 3 days ago, Sakura-chan came over and told me that little boy Kaito is actually Kanta's child.
So, the reason you suddenly brought up Sakura the other day was because of this?
Ding, ding, ding! You got it. Now let's head to my place. We'll explain everything. Kanta's dad is even staying home today just for this. It's been so hard keeping this secret from Kanta, his parents, everyone. Oh, that must have been so tough for you. You could have told us sooner. Oh, I couldn't. I didn't want to ruin Kanta's happiness. But when I found out I was pregnant, Kanta got married. I didn't know what to do.
Wait, if she got pregnant when we got married, then that kid must be about 6 years old now. She's saying she kept quiet for 6 whole years? That makes no sense.
Hey, what's with that look on your face? Sakura-chan's upset, and you're just sitting there like that?
What? What do you expect me to say to all this?
Oh, I get it. You don't have kids of your own, so you can't even begin to understand Sakura-chan's feelings, huh? 7 years of marriage and still no kids. What are you even doing with your life? That's why you've got that sour look all the time.
Hey, how about thinking about Sayuki's feelings for once? Quit blaming her.
Mother-in-law, I've explained this many times. We made the choice not to have children.
Oh, shut up. You just didn't have kids because you hate me, right?
How does that even make sense?
Enough! For breaking this down, what Kanta did while alive was cheating. Blaming his wife is ridiculous.
But I wanted grandchildren, and then Sakura-chan showed up with Kanta's child. How could I feel anything but joy about that? Sorry to interrupt, but... So you chose not to have kids, huh?
That's right.
You say it was a choice, but maybe you're just infertile?
Excuse me?
Oh, totally.
Stop it, Sakura. You have no right to insult Sayuki like that.
Oh, but Kanta chose to love me, didn't he? And aren't you happy about having a grandchild?
That's a separate issue entirely.
Or maybe she's just been walking around with that look on her face because she's shocked her beloved husband had a secret kid. Oh, that explains it. So tell me, how long were you two together? Actually, we were always together, but Kanta was embarrassed to tell his parents, so we kept it a secret. Oh, that's so cute. He was surprisingly shy, wasn't he? So what about after he got married? Of course, we kept seeing each other.
Both of you, stop talking like this in front of Sayuki.
It's fine, father-in-law. But thank you for standing up for me.
Sayuki, I'm truly sorry.
Why are you acting so calm about all this? Oh, wait. Did the shock break your brain? Hate to say it, but Kanta loved me way more than you. Oh, Sakura-chan.
Huh? Is that so?
What? Why are you so calm? Yeah, a wife should get angry after hearing something like that.
Not really. And honestly, mother-in-law, Why are you so upset after stirring the pot alongside her?
Because your reaction to my son is so underwhelming. Do you even love him at all?
I did. I still do. And I'll love Kanta forever, no matter what.
Saiki, I have to admit, even I'm curious about your reaction. Did something happen before he passed?
No,
Then why?
because it's absolutely impossible for Sakura's kid to be Kanta's. So I just thought, she's saying stuff again and let it go.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Kanta and I were together many times. You can't just say something outrageous like that because you're in denial.
You and Kanta were together? Was this some kind of dream you had?
It was real. Kaito is 100% Kanta's child. He should be recognized, and we should get his inheritance.
Inheritance? Oh, I see. Yeah, I figured that's what this was about.
What?
You're trying to use your kid as an excuse to get your hands on Kanta's inheritance. Now that he's gone, aren't you?
No, it's just Kaito is Kanta's flesh and blood. He has the right to inherit.
Then how about a DNA test?
What? We don't need a test. Kaito is Kanta's child. Just look at his eyes and nose. They look exactly like Kanta's. Exactly.
Do they, though? I don't really see the resemblance.
Besides, how are we even supposed to do a DNA test now? Kanta's not here. No saliva, no blood. There's no way to do it.
Don't you know? DNA tests can be done with hair, you know.
What?
You noticed yesterday, didn't you? You were glancing around a lot. Well, we haven't gone through Kanta's belongings yet. His comb is still here, with his hair on it. We can use that for the DNA test.
No. And now that you mention it, Kanta's comb is still in the bathroom. But Kaito is Kanta's child, so there's no need for a DNA test.
If Kaito really is Kanta's child, then there's no problem with doing a DNA test, right? I mean, if you want recognition and inheritance, the DNA test is unavoidable.
Shut up. Sakura-chan's been saying it from the start. That boy is Kanta's son, so just accept it already. Mom. If you keep attacking Sakura, I'll cut ties with you. Is that what you want? If not, then recognize Kaito as Kanta's son.
What are you even saying?
Can we stop this already? How do you expect a child to be made without any sperms?
What?
Hmm?
You mean, no way.
As you've guessed, Kanta didn't have the ability to produce children. I didn't want to reveal this for Kanta's sake, but this conversation isn't going anywhere, so I'll say it.
I see.
Kanta, really? But why didn't he ever tell us such an important thing?
He said he couldn't bring himself to tell you, knowing how much you wanted grandchildren. How could I possibly say I can't have children? That's why he kept it a secret. I'm truly sorry for not telling you until now.
So, Kaito isn't Kanta's child, is he? No, that's a lie. She just made up on the spot. There's no proof.
If it's proof you want, I have the medical certificate at home. Shall I go fetch it? It's only a 15-minute walk from here.
Enough. I don't care who says what. I know Kanta and I were in love.
Kanta worked from home, you know. How exactly would he have cheated?
So what? If he didn't go to the office, that just means he had plenty of chances to cheat.
Judging by your tone, it sounds like you didn't even know what Kanta did for a living.
What? No. Of course I knew. I just meant since he worked from home, he probably cheated all the time.
Oh, really? Even though I also worked from home and was there the whole time? I wonder how he managed to cheat. I'm really curious. You can't keep lying. Just admit it already. Kaito isn't Kanta's child, You're after his inheritance.
Sakura-chan! Fine. Kaito isn't Kanta's child. He's from another man. I'm in financial trouble, but when I heard Kanta had passed, I came up with this plan to get his inheritance.
And the reason you came to our house yesterday?
I was looking for anything valuable. I found some nice watches and accessories, so I was planning to take those too. Sakura-chan, even if you're struggling for money, how could you exploit Kanta's death? You two were so close. Kanta? I've always hated that guy. What? He was good at studying and sports, right? I hate those types. Plus, I never liked his personality or his face. Ew! You've been pretending all this time. You've completely betrayed me. Mother-in-law's always tried to set me up with Kanta. I figured I'd use that to my advantage.
Everyone here is grieving the loss of someone they cared about. How can you be so heartless?
Exactly! This is horrible. If you got tricked, that's on you.
With that attitude, your child is gonna end up just as twisted as you. Is that what you want?
You don't know anything about raising kids, so shut up. I can't believe you turned out to be this kind of person. Get out, right now, and I'll be visiting your parents to tell them everything. Wait, my parents have nothing to do with this. I never believed Kanta would do something as low as cheating anyway. Still, I had no idea he was struggling so much while he was alive. You two really went through a lot as a couple. From now on, I'll support you.
No, thank you. In fact, I never want to see you again.
What?
You've been hurling insults at me this entire time, and on top of that, you've been comparing me to that awful woman.
I'm sorry, it was all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding or not, the fact that you said such awful things doesn't change.
Sayuki's right. What you did isn't something an apology can fix.
That's why I'm filing for dissolution of my in-law relationship with you.
What? If he cut ties with us, who's gonna take care of us in our old age?
Even now, all you can think about is yourself. How selfish can you be? Sayuki, now that Kanta is gone, whatever path you choose in life, we'll stay out of it entirely. If this one or Sakura ever causes you trouble again, don't hesitate to contact me.
Thank you, father-in-law. And I'm sorry. As for Sakura, I'm planning to call the police the next time she shows up at my house.
You're really gonna cut ties with us?
Yes. Thank you for everything up until now. Take care. Goodbye.
Sayuki!
Take care of yourself, Sayuki.
When mother-in-law told Sakura's parents everything, they gave her a harsh scolding. That's when it came out that Sakura had been borrowing money to spend on some guy. Now, Sakura's parents are raising Kaito themselves. Apparently, her parents manage all of her income and daily expenses now. As for mother-in-law, she had the nerve to visit my house again recently. When I immediately called father-in-law,
If you bother Sayuki again, I'll divorce you.
he threatened mother-in-law by saying so. Since then, mother-in-law has been mostly staying at home, sulking, refusing to cooperate with anything. Mother-in-law was ultimately pushed to divorce by father-in-law and now lives a lonely life on her own. As for me, the sadness and loneliness still linger. I put off going through Kanta's belongings because of all the chaos. Maybe it's okay to take my time with it. Or maybe I don't have to force myself to do it at all. When someone passes away, you realize there are all kinds of people. Those who mourn, those who try to take advantage, and those who just can't accept it yet. What's important is that the ones left behind don't cause pain to the one who's gone. Maybe that's what really matters. I'm gonna try, little by little, to look forward again.